I'm Camille from Camille's Primary Ideas, and today I have a singing time lesson plan for teaching the hymn, Behold the Great Redeemer Die. Now, if you know me, you know that I recommend teaching only the first verse to hymns in singing time. Hymns tend to be a little lengthy and wordy and just a little more challenging. So if you limit it to the first verse, then you're not overwhelmed, the kids don't get bored, and it's just a win-win all around. So anyway, this lesson plan is just for the first verse, but it will work for the additional verses if you want to continue on. Now, what I do recommend with the rest of the verses is usually if you sing this for your program or anytime you sing it in sacrament meeting, have the congregation join in for the rest of the verses. So it's a great way to incorporate the rest of the verses as well without having to take more time in singing time to learn them all. Okay, that said, let's delve right into our lesson plan. Okay, so what you'll need for this lesson plan are these three pictures. They're just found in the Gospel Art Book. The Gospel Art Book is one of my favorite singing time resources. You can sing so many songs just using these pictures that are found in the Gospel Art Book, and it's distributed by the church. So this one, if you can see, is the Garden of Gethsemane, Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane. The second one is the crucifixion. And the third picture is a picture of a family taking the sacrament. So what you need to do is display these pictures on the board. And then you want to tell the primary that this song is found in our hymn book, and that's the green book that sits in the chapel. And we use that when we sing all our hymns during sacrament meeting. And this song especially we use while we take the sacrament. So what you'll want to do is you and the teachers start singing the song and ask the children if they can tell you what this song is about, and they can use these pictures and then take answers afterwards. And of course, we all know that this is about Jesus Christ and the resurrection. All right, so then what you want to do is, again, have the children listen again as you show these actions, and you'll want to have them watch while you do them. They don't have to sing. You and the teachers can sing, but if they want to follow along, which they're so simple, they will be able to follow along right from the get-go. All right, so you want to show the actions. I recommend when you do the actions, you do the whole thing first. Don't piece it apart until you've demonstrated the whole thing. So for the actions, we're going to go, behold the great Redeemer die. And then we're going to repeat that again. A broken law to satisfy. And then we're going to change it. He dies a sacrifice for sin. He dies a sacrifice for sin. Then we're going to go back. That man may live and glory win. Okay? So we'll break that apart. So the first part, behold the great Redeemer die. We're just going to patch on our legs, 2 hands. Behold the, and then the great. We're holding great. We're going to create a big circle. Behold the great Redeemer. Patch again. Then on die, you're going to go backwards. Die. And then what I like to do is the dynamics in the song kind of grow for the second phrase. So we just want to make those actions a little bigger. So we can even patch a little faster, harder, not too hard. A broken law, and make your arms really big, to satisfy. And then what I like to do is call it walking. So we're going to walk on this part. And this is where in the hymn book the melody takes the lead, and the women usually sing it. So he dies a sacrifice for sin, and then it builds, so we're going to just do that a little larger. He dies a sacrifice for sin. And then we're going to go back to patching. That man may live and glory win. Okay? Really simple. The kids will catch on really quick. All right, so since the actions won't take very long to teach, what you can do is ask directive listening questions in between. So the first directive listening question I have is, what words are sung as we circle our hands? Now, if you've been watching this video, can you tell me what they are? There's 4? Maybe there's more than that, but anyway, 4, I don't know. What do you think? So, behold the great, so that's one, Redeemer die, a broken law to satisfy. So satisfy, that's kind of tricky, but it's, they'll get it. So there's 6, yes. So then at the end, that man may live and glory win. So there's 6. All right, so what words rhyme? So that's the next question. We're going to do it again. What words rhyme? And is die and satisfy. Those are the 2 words we're looking for. And there's 2 more. There's sin and win. Sorry, I always have to look at my notes. Do you ever do that in singing time? I thought I had it right. Okay, so the next one is really fun. What 1-syllable word has 4 pitches in it? So you might want to say, well, what's a 1-syllable word? It's a word like one. Doesn't have 2 syllables, or just think of any word that has 1, the. So it's 1 word that's sung on 4 different notes go up. So then you do your actions, and then that, let's see, what is it? That man may live, and so what was it? Live. There we go. So it's the word live. That's the answer. And then you can do what 1-syllable word has 2 pitches. So it's live and. That man may live and. So that's the answer to that one. And then the last question is, which line is sung 2 times? And it's pretty easy. He dies a sacrifice for sin. So right there, you've repeated the song 5 or 6 times already with the actions, and hopefully they're coming to understand the melody of the song and the meaning of the song, all just by repeating it with these simple, engaging actions. You've got their bodies moving, their minds listening. All right, so once they're familiar with these actions, if you know me, also, I love to just put a little scarf in. It's always fun, just adds a new dynamic. So when you're patching, if you have enough, you could even do 1 in each hand. So, lots of movement. Behold the great Redeemer die. And then while they're walking. Anyway, really easy, really fun. The kids are going to love it. And then at the end, just make sure you bear testimony. Just a quick testimony is all it takes. It doesn't have to take much time. But what I love is to just make sure you quote the last line of the song. And it says, that man may live and glory win. And that's the whole purpose of the atonement and Jesus's resurrection. That's why he came to earth, and we couldn't go and live with Heavenly Father if we didn't have this wonderful gift that Heavenly Father and Jesus have given to us. Anyway, so I hope that helps you with singing time this week. Let me know how it goes in the comments.